Storm Field, born November 25, 1948 as Elliott David Field, is a retired American television meteorologist, most noted for his time in the New York media market. Storm Field followed his father, longtime New York weatherman Frank Field, into the business. WABC. Storm Field's first foray into weathercasting came as part of WABC's Eyewitness News program. Hired by the station in March 1976, he first appeared on television when covering Hurricane Belle, followed by working when Tex Antoine was ill. Field did the weekend weather broadcasts as well as the 11 p.m. weather broadcast on weekdays. Field became the permanent forecaster on November 29, 1976 as a replacement for the suspended Antoine, who had been dismissed after an inappropriate comment concerning a rape story 5 days earlier. Field's primary responsibilities were the 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. newscasts, with other forecasters, such as Ira Joe Fisher and Sam Champion, appearing on the 5 p.m. newscast. In 1978, Storm Field joined the morning team with Jimmy Fink and Shelley Sonstein at New York radio station WPLJ. In addition to his weather duties, in 1981 Field became the anchor of the recently launched 5 p.m. Eyewitness News broadcast, working alongside Tracy Egan and, later, Kai Tong. He would do so until 1983, when Tom Snyder took over the newscast, and subbed off and on until 1984. He left WABC altogether in 1991 and was replaced by Sam Champion on the 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eyewitness News broadcasts. WCBS. After taking time off, on August 24, 1992, Field joined his father, Frank Field, at WCBS, marking the first time the two had worked together. In anticipation of his debut, WCBS shot a series of commercials with Storm and Frank Field using puns on both meteorologists' names. He would remain with WCBS until 1997, succeeding Mr. G. Gikowski as the station's chief meteorologist and then moving to WCBS morning newscast toward the end of his time there. WWOR. Storm Field's third and last weather position brought him to WWOR in 1997, where he reported on the station's 10 p.m. newscast and served as WWOR's chief meteorologist. During his tenure he got a second chance to work with his father as Dr. Frank Field was hired by WWOR as a weekend weathercaster in the early 2000s before retiring. Field was let go by WWOR in 2007 after 10 years due to cutbacks at both WWOR and sister station WNYW, and was replaced by former WCBS weather personality Audrey Puente. He retired shortly thereafter. Personal life. Field is married with 2 daughters and lives in Irvington, New York in Westchester County. He drives a 1983 Mercedes turbo diesel automobile that has been retrofitted to run on used vegetable oil, saying he had done so after realizing that the price of fuel was to skyrocket. His dog is named Ozzy.